Yo, what's good YouTube, man? It's your boy Cohesion and I'm back with another video, man. Now today's video, man, today being the 17th, the 18th is tomorrow, aka the first day of season 2. Now a lot of people don't know what the build is to really hop into the game and actually start using. A lot of people might actually go back to the builder and use some of the community builds, but for me, I'm sticking with the same builds I got. So if you guys want to see more videos like this on the channel as far as what builds I make on the channel, my last 2 videos, they did pretty well. I know that a lot of people enjoyed those builds and a lot of people told me that some of them suck, some of them that the build is good, it's good all around, things that you can change about the build can make the build better. I'm only here just to be a roadmap, you know what I mean? Y'all gang, y'all family, man, you know what I mean? So I'm just trying to help everybody out, everybody have a good year, great year at 2K, make the right build so you don't have to keep making builds over and over and over and over again. It gets repetitive, it gets money hungry, it's hard. But these are gonna be builds I'm gonna be using for season 2. So if you guys like this video, man, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, turn on post notifications so you guys every time I go live, premiere a video or upload a video, man. And without wasting any more time, love y'all, stay cold, let's hop into the video. So the first build that we're gonna hop into that I actually use right now currently is going to be like inside out specialist 6'5" shooting guard. Now in order to copy this build, you're gonna want to go with shooting guard 6'5", 217 weight, 6'10" wingspan. All right, hopping into the build, man. I mean, as y'all can see right now off the rip, just from glancing at the build, he really does not lack any in particular stats. And that's what I actually like about this build. Like, this build is mainly supposed to be an all-around, just an absolute bodyguard, an absolute demon down low in the paint, on the 3, playmaking and defense. Like, I literally tried my best to make the most all-around shooting guard, and my goal actually was to make Anthony Edwards' build. And I took his template and actually went to shooting guard and went an inch higher, just so I can get more stats towards block and interior. And it also upped my weight a little bit, so I was able to get strength at 84 to get immovable forcer, silver, and also get strong handle Hall of Fame. Now with that being said, hopping into the build, you have a 93 layup, man. You get every layup package in the game, pretty much every layup or inside badge, should I say, gold. That's already a must. You know what I mean? You can cap breaker these if you wanted to. It's entirely up to you, and get some of these badges Hall of Fame. You have a 78 close shot, pretty high enough to get some nice layups in the paint off of, second chance points, or just going up on anybody. 87 3 ball, it gets the job done for me at least. I use my +1 on set shot specialist or lightning launch, and I'll get into that later. 78 mid range, 75 free throw, 71 pass accuracy, so you can get the diamond, silver, break starter, bronze, and also get the Paulo Banchero passing style. It gets the job done. 86 ball handle to get all the good dribble moves or the decent dribble moves for 6'5s and up. I'm able to rock out with these ball handle badges, and if you cap breaker out, you can get some of these to even higher tiers based on the fact that you get 5+ upgrades at starter 3. And you also, I don't know if you guys been keeping up with the 2K news, but in the new battle pass, you will be able to get a cap breaker at level 40, but just one. So remember that, making any new builds or adding to builds you already have. Yeah, so hopping into the next thing, you have 86 speed with ball, lightning launch gold. I use my my +1 sometimes on that to get a Hall of Fame. 6'5", moving at 217, moving like a 6'3" guard with low weight. It's overpowered, you know what I mean? Interior defense is 70, 74 perimeter. It gets the job done for me at least, because I'm able to get every badge at least bronze, and some of them to silver based on my weight and my strength. Like I said, you guys don't have to copy this build bar for bar, lick for lick, but just know that this is going to be a build that will absolutely dominate in every aspect on the court. Like, everything I'm using right now, I'm still able to get things done, and I don't lack in anything pretty much. 73 still gets you glove, bronze, and also interceptor silver. Block is at 66. You can cap breaker this out twice to get it to 68 to get high flying denied. That's what I'm gonna end up doing with my build. And I know that you have to be 6'6" or 6'7" in order to get paint patroller. So if you guys want to change the height, again, that's on you. You don't have to cover the build bar for bar, lick for lick. But I went with the 62 interior, 62 offensive rebound, 70 defensive rebound in order to get rebound chaser and box out beast. And now I'm actually using box out beast on my tier 2 upgrade so I can get it gold, because when my centers out there or my poppers out there popping off shots, I need to be able to get down low and help get rebounds on 2s or in the 3s to kick out to either corner to get another shot up. 81 speed, 80 agility, 84 strength. I mean, you can see what badges you get off of strength right here. You get silver brick wall, silver immovable forcer, silver box out beast, Hall of Fame strong handle, and physical finisher gold. You get a 75 vertical that gets the job done to get you a gold aerial wizard and to be honest, with the 46 driving dunk that I have, I'm still able to get some nasty putbacks and some nasty alley-oops off my teammates when they pass the ball to me. So I wouldn't put it past the build to, you know, be able to go up there and slam that bitch down, you know what I mean? So these are gonna be your shades, and I already know a lot of people, they said, oh no, this build's trash, or this and this and this. I don't give a fuck. Last time I said Danny Granger was that guy, somebody in the comments told me Danny Granger was that guy. Manu Ginobili was that guy. Let's not act like he wasn't. That man was tough. He was a tough player when the Spurs had that dynasty, man. Don't play with him, you know what I mean? Derek White and Dante DiVincenzo. Now listen, this perfect shades for my build, or a build that I would like. A lot of great two-way guards on the screen right here, and a lot of players that can really get it done on all plays on the floor. Now, with that being said, we're gonna hop into the next build. All right, so hopping into the next build, this is my first build I ever made on 2K. I made a build video on this, but it really didn't do that well, so I'm gonna hop out and make another video with this same build, because this build is tough and this build is that guy. All right, this build is that guy. I'm gonna show you guys this build on my court, and I'm gonna show you guys the first build I showed you guys on the my court also. But this is gonna be the 6'3" point guard, 170, 6'7" wingspan. Let's get into it. Now, these are the stats. This build right here is an absolute dominator, an absolute domination build. You get 92 ball handle, you got all the dribble moves you need, you got all your badges, gold and Hall of Fame, besides ankle assassin, but cat breaker, that you get that 93, right? You don't need that high of a pass accuracy. Like I said, 71 is like the sweet spot for any pass accuracy on any build. Speed with ball 87, so you get a gold lightning launch, but cat breaker that out 4 times, you have that Hall of Fame. Then you could throw that on legend with a tier 1 upgrade. 87 perimeter gets you off ball pass Hall of Fame, and all these other badges silver. You get gold glove and gold interceptor with 91 steal. You get 77 free throw, 93 3-point, 83 mid-range, 93 driving dunk, 80 driving layup, and a 79 close shot. So you really have everything that you need as far as this build goes in order to get in the paint, score down low, shoot off the midi or off the 3 line. If you get sent to the free throw line, you're gonna drain those. You have enough defense to play on ball and get there in the paint with the new swipe steal animations that are in the game. A lot of people won't be able to go up on you if they have to switch and you're the one down low. 85 speed, 85 agility. You're going to be moving fast as fuck on this build, getting in between lanes, getting steals. You're going to be moving, you know what I mean? 80 vertical, that gets you all the contact dunk packages, all the contact dunk packages that you're gonna need in order to be able to dunk on taller builds and get down there and dunk on people. In my opinion, this year I went for a Ja Morant build. I feel like this portrays Ja Morant the best way. I forgot what the shades are, but we're gonna hop into it now. So you're gonna be compared to De'Aaron Fox, Lonzo Ball, and Dave Bing. I don't know who Dave Bing is, I won't lie to you. I'm gonna put respect on his name. He's a legend, he's in the game, he's a legend. I mean, I'm gonna put respect on his name, you feel me? But these are gonna be the 2 builds I'm gonna be swapping out between most of season 2. And this is probably actually gonna be more of my park build, and my 6'5" with the weight will be probably my rec build, just because I'll be able to get in there and put a body on taller defenders or shorter defenders in order to stop them from scoring. This build is more of like a on ball, on the perimeter, on the arc kind of defensive player. The other build is an all-around player. I feel like all-around players should be more in a 5v5 setting than a 3v3 setting. That's just me, you feel me? But let's hop into both builds and show you guys what they look like upgraded and what I took with my builds in order to make them play the way they do. All right, y'all. So the first build we're hopping into right now to show you how I upgraded them is my 95 6'3". Now I haven't got him to 99 yet. So you can obviously see that the only stats I have not upgraded was strength, post control, driving lane, and close shot. But though I feel like those were, at the time when I was playing this game day 1, these weren't like important stats that I needed in order to be able to score. I was more of like the off the screen baller, as like, you know, getting the ball to the low post or passing it to the corner or even getting a shot off depending on how open I was, you know what I mean? So that's how I was kind of playing day 1. So with that being said, that's how I upgraded the build. But this is why I say the build is a freaking menace. Look at the pie chart, right? Look at most pie charts that you see in park, in rec, and things like that. You never see this much yellow in a ring and one thing still being green. Like, it's either all around or you're good at two to three things. This build is good at damn near every single thing that a guard is supposed to be good at, right? So hopping into badges, look how many gold badges I have. Not that many, not a lot of builds get this many gold badges, this many silver badges on one build. Not this many. Look at this. And I put my plus tier 2-tier upgrade on my off-ball pest, you know what I mean, to get that badge legend. And I will say, legend off-ball pest is a demon of a badge. It's a demon of a badge. It's like I feel no resistance moving my left stick when it comes to running left, right, or running a sprint off onto a defensive break. Like this build moves when I want him to move, and I love that about this build. Right, going into my badge perks, we don't really care about the other three. We really here for the +1 upgrades. With the 93 3 ball, I get gold limitless range, so I went and put that on Hall of Fame. And may I say, the legend limitless range is so devious, I had to put this on Hall of Fame instead of another badge. This badge is so clutch when it comes to shooting deep threes when I need to. It's there, because sometimes you're not going to be able to catch the ball right on the 3 line. You're gonna have to pull it a little bit further from behind the line, and this badge gives me the confidence to do that. And by the time I reached level 40 to get my badge elevator, the only badge I did not have max yet was Aerial Wizard, so I threw it on Aerial Wizard, you feel me? But yeah, this build, I mean, he gets it done. He gets it done on every point of the floor. Once I hit 99, I'll be able to go up with layups and put back dunks and a whole bunch of other things on players that I wasn't able to do with the current play style that I had with this build. But now, by the time this build hit 99, I will be dropping gameplay videos of how nice this guy is, you feel me? All right, hopping into the 6'5", this is what I have right now at 98. Clearly you guys can see that I haven't maxed out my mid-range or my post control yet, and 1 bar on standing dunk. Not bad, right? Very cheap, very cheap. But as far as this build goes, man, this build is probably going to be a menace once I get my cap breakers. Once I figure out what is too low for me to be at a certain level, like once I realize like, okay, I can put my 6 cap breakers on this and it'll change everything of how I play, then that's when I'll be able to come back to you guys and be like, hey, this is what I did with this build, yada 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 yada. Yeah, you know what I mean? But not too much going into the stats. Like I said, they're not extremely high in certain categories. They're really just average or badge, what I call it? I would call it like a badge minimum build, just to get us certain badges. He's a badge minimum build. His pie chart's not too crazy, but like I said, this build gets a lot of things done in a lot of different categories. So that's what I kind of like about him. I love about him. Like I said, I got a lot of silver badges and a lot of bronze badges, but here's the thing, you know what I mean? I don't know if my 6'3", if I might have been paying attention too much, but he only had 3 rows of tier 1 badges. This build has 4 rows of tier 1 badges, you know what I mean? And 2.5 or 2 and 3/3, 3/4 of tier 2 badges. And hopping into my badge upgrades, you know, I get a lot of badges on tier 2 upgrades, but a lot of them are silver. So I went with Box Out Beast right now for my guard, just because I use him a lot more in park at the moment, just for the double rep. But when double rep and red comes out, I will definitely be changing this to either break starter or brick wall, especially with me being a bigger guard and giving the ball on the handoff to a taller guard or a taller player than I am. They'll be able to run straight to the paint or straight off to the shot when their man hits the screen because of how big I am as a guard, period. You know what I mean? And like I said, I'm using Lightning Launch right now on Hall of Fame, but I'd be switching out between this and Set Shot Specialist with silver to have it gold. And when it's at gold, I mean, the jump from between silver to gold is crazy. Like in a game, I could be shooting with silver maybe 4 for 8 or 4 for 9. You know what I mean? And gold will take me from that to like 5 for 6 to 5 for 7. Like the percentage of how consistent you shoot off of a catch and shoot or just a standing still shot, period, is insane just from the 2 badge upgrades, especially with Hall of Fame and Legend being in the game. You know what I mean? But my badge elevator, when I made this build, the only badge I could get Hall of Fame at the moment, to be honest, was Strong Handle. So I went ahead and threw that on my badge elevator. And right now I'm grinding these 3 badges out under my maximum upgrades in order to reach gold and all of these badges to have those be a candidate for a tier 1 or tier 2 upgrade. But that's gonna do it for this video, man. I really hope, I'm not too sure, but I hope that they bring Sunset to season 2 instead of Old Town. Like I don't mind if we have Old Town again, but just being able to be back on that bright park, that vibrant Florida vibe kind of park, with me being from Florida, it would be amazing, and it would be a lot more fun for me to be able to see like just that whole scenery again. Haven't seen it since 2016, you feel me? So that's gonna do it for this video, man. But like I said, if you're new to the channel, man, and these videos help you out future wise, please hit that like button, hit the sub button to join the family, man. We're on the road to 900, but right now, let's just hit 880, feel me? But without further ado, all of y'all, stay blessed, stay cold, and I'm out this bitch gang, no cap.
This shit again.